Hey guys, Brad from Team Crimson here, and I'm actually at my locals right now, and we are bringing you a deck profile of Tsukuyomi, and the player here from our locals, Lloyd, he will be doing the deck profile, so I'll just hand it off to him.
Hey, so to start with, obviously we have the Godhawk, important for that ride chain. Then we have 4 largest Magus Finds. Mighty fine effect there. It helps with that, with cycling cards out of the deck for that stack. 4 Psychic Birds for that draw and manipulating the deck as well. 4 Battle Sisters, no card effect, but if you're not using Ginger, what are you doing with your life? And this is a weird one that I use because most Tsukuyomi decks run 12 crits, but I'm running for the new Battle Sister draw triggers because these add power to your units, well, to one of your units, and it's actually pretty useful in the late game if you got it set up right. So next we have the Crescent Moon Tsukuyomi. Then we have 4 Virtual Housekeepers, really good for manipulating that stack and getting a Tsukuyomi you might need for later. I'm bad at pronouncing this name, but Arbiter Amino Saga. This is the countercharge perfect guard. I've actually been debating using the one from Trinity Dragon. Was it Hayadidi Protecting Official Amatsu Hikone? Hope I'm pronouncing that right. But that one's really that one I see potential because that will let you get a copy of it from the drop zone and add to hand, which will definitely be good when later in the game. Then 2 Battle Sister Bakuchan, Bakuchan, because I could stride with it, and I think it's better than the Susono one. No reason, it's just because it's Battle Sister. Let's see, 4 copies of Half New Moon Tsukuyomi. Then 3 copies of Screwed Carnage. Very good for the early game pressure. And the way this deck's set up, you're going to be able to apply a lot of pressure early game. And it does help with the stack. 2 copies of Miko. It's really good if you whiff your first attempt at getting your Half Moon Tsukuyomi, because you could just discard the superior ride from the deck. It does mess up your first stack, but if you're in that situation, it doesn't matter. And later in the game, you can use it to help manipulate the deck. And then 3 copies of Nanas. This is going to be one of the key cards you're going to use as a finisher, which we'll get to soon enough. And Goddess of the Full Moon, Tsukuyomi. Best girl, right? Right, and then 3 copies of the Grade 3 Miko, because when you stride with her, you're going to be able to give your Vanguard 5,000 power, you're going to be able to draw a card, and if the attack hits, you're going to be able to add it back into hand, the stride later. So why not have that? So next, my typical first stride is going to be into the Grade 4 Tsukuyomi, because that helps with the stack and get 2 cards into hand. Then everyone's favorite card from set 12, Stillwater Vesto Didi Ichi Kishima, or as I like to call it, Saltwater. And this is obviously going to be your main finisher, especially if you combo with Nanoids. Then as one of my kind of mid-game strides, if Stillwater's not the best choice, would be Wakahune, because that helps with the stack. Put a trigger on top so you, who knows, heal or crit or whatever you need. And of course, Amaterasu GB8. I use it more often as a flip just because Stillwater is usually better in most situations. But it's there if you need it. And I have Kasuno. Sorry, bad at pronouncing that, but the State Affairs Subjugation Deity. if you're in a situation where you just don't have a lot of cards in hand, this could save your butt. And then one copy of Ani no Sage. It's more there just as flip fodder, but it's an option if you need it. Then for the G Guardians, 2 Amateratsus, because it helps with the stack, and it's got one of the best shields in the game. Well, for the Oracle Think Tank, at least. And one of the Battle Sister ones, because it debt manipulation. See, one of the Godhawks. It's there if you want it, but more often than not, I would save it as flip fodder for Mangus Apex, which also helps with the stack, and if you want to get to GB8 because you think that's going to win you the game, you got that.
All right, that's it, guys. Please like the video, please subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to just keep looking into us, and we will be bringing you more and more content each and every week. So thanks, and stay tuned.